All right, guys. So I am making a pit stop at Wild Asaph Outfitters here in Wellsboro, Pennsylvania. I've got to pick up some permethrin. It's a really good tick repellent, as I've told you guys before. I am completely freaked out about ticks. I don't like the fact that they can put their head in and you can rip their body off and they can still live and whatnot. Problem is there's parking meters here that I don't have the money to pay for a parking meter, so I'm just gonna go in and hopefully not get in trouble. All right, let's go. So we made it back out. No ticket on the windshield. I was only in there for less than 5 minutes. But this is permethrin. This is a clothing gear intense trigger spray. This is great for what I'm hearing. This is better than like Off and Repel and whatnot. It's made by Sawyer. But I hear this works really well. So we're gonna definitely try this today and hopefully it works. It's a rather big bottle. Come to show you guys here. See, it's a pretty big bottle. It's 24 full ounces, 710 milliliters. But I'm gonna hurry up, get out of this spot before the street cops walk by and decide to ticket me. Let's roll. We are going to Sand Run Falls today. So, short trail, waterfall. As always, you guys know how I feel about the water. So, let's roll. We are way out into the wilderness and I absolutely love it. Like, this is going to be awesome. I got to spray on some bug spray, repellent. I got to go to the bathroom and away we go. Turn it on first. Then I'll use the trusty Off for my skin. It might have been a little bit too much. All right, so I do not have, I'm kind of hoping there's a map up there in that thing. If not, I'm gonna have to download an app so to make sure I don't get lost. Tioga Towns, Tioga State Forest. Again, folks, I've been to the Tioga State Forest before. This is just another part of it. Before I walked the Pine Creek Railroad Trail. Sadly, there's no maps except for this, which I will probably end up taking a picture of this. Sand Run Falls Trail System. Probably take a picture of that. But as you can see, right there's the beginning or an end of a trail, and down that way when we came in. All right, so up here, I've already heard a few odd noises and clunks and stuff. So because we are out here, bears are always something that could possibly be around. You never know. I do have my pepper spray. I do actually want to get my pistol permit just in case. You can never be too cautious. And I guess there have been sightings of like mountain lions or cougars or something in the state of Pennsylvania. I don't know how true that is. I've seen things about it, but yeah, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick and then we're gonna hop to it. So I think I said earlier, you can actually already hear a lot of the trees kind of knocking together. There is a fair amount of wind up here, so I foresee myself when I get down into the shade and less sun, I'll be putting on my my hoodie because I don't want to freeze. But we're gonna go down here and check out the sign. I want to read thoroughly what it says because I want to make sure we get to the falls today. That's the point of coming to Sand Run Falls. So hang out with me, guys. This is going to be an awesome trip. I have a feeling this is going to be a little bit deeper into the jungle than what I had initially thought. All right, Sand Run Falls Trail. It's going to be 3 miles to the falls. Follow the markers. Boy Scout Eagle Project. That's awesome. Foot traffic only. I don't know if that means fires are necessary or not necessary, but yeah, let's get walking. We got this right here, Mid-State Trail, Sand Run Falls, which is what we're taking. I don't know what the 5 means. I don't know if 3 miles is 5 kilometers, whatever. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So I get a lot of people always asking, do you hike alone? Why do you hike alone? Well, number one, I like my own company. I'm getting better with that. Number two, you can hear traffic. Number two, nobody usually wants to go. Not many people can keep up. I walk fairly fast. I'm a fairly tall guy. I'm 5'11", 6 foot, depending on what measuring tape you're using or what wall you're using. But yeah, I come alone. Again, I showed people before what I bring with me. I do bring a knife with me. I do bring pepper spray, and I do bring snacks and stuff. To a little bit of mud here, but there's some bird feeders right there, or bird houses, I should say. But yeah, I take proper precautions. If I do feel super unsafe about something, then I won't go. As always, my dudes, to stay safe, make sure you stay on the path. Like if you go off to take like a picture of something, always come back to the path. Don't never travel too far off. And look at your markings on the trees, such as these things. Orange markings. So the path gets a little narrower here. It's been a little rocky, a couple muddy spots, but this is nice. You hear the birds and everything. Like, I don't know if that's water I hear or if that's just the wind in the trees, but it's super nice. Again, guys, this trail is kind of a little bit muddy. It is kind of dried up, but it is still kind of wet and nasty, as you can see. My feet are kind of sinking into it, but that's all right. I do want to remind everybody that this is part of the Tioga State Forest. This is just another trail. Hear little critters running through here. Yeah, there's always a chance to meet up with some wildlife, but chances are they're not gonna hurt you. Not gonna hurt you at all. But check this out. Yeah, buddy. This is neat. I don't even need my sunglasses. Might meet up with some deer or something. There was another car up there. So I would assume when I get to the end, again, just an assumption, that I'm gonna meet up with some fellow hikers. Noticed if you don't watch your step, you're gonna go down because of all these rocks sticking up out of the ground. And again, I read some of the reviews. There's lots of muddy spots in the trail, but there is areas you can go around. So some people recommended wearing waterproof boots. That's definitely a good idea. Here again, some mud. So we're gonna have to kind of maneuver around here. Ooh, little cobwebs in the nose. I think we had a little bit of rain last night, but nothing major. this path actually widens and narrows and gets huge rocks in the middle. But man, I can't stress enough, folks, if you are stressed out, if you need a break, if you need fresh of the freshest air, come on out, come for a hike. Go for a hike in your area if you're not local. I know most of you guys that see this are probably not even remotely close to local to me, but there's always state parks in your area. Go take a walk. Like I said, take a bag with you, take water, take some snacks. See, almost fell again. These rocks are, they stick up out of the ground, and here I am talking to a camera instead of paying attention to my terrain. But this is, I know I say it a lot, but it's awesome. These carves of nature and just being out here. I've found a calling, my friends. I found a way to be peaceful. I love it. I really do. Before I move on to more trails and get hiking a little bit faster, some of you guys may have a question of how much does my bag weigh? My bag probably weighs 10 to 15 pounds. I brought some extra water today because I knew it was going to be a little bit longer of a hike than what I usually go on. This trail is 3 miles to get to the waterfall, 3 miles back, so 6 miles in total. What I did not do, and don't follow this, is I did not stretch out. Always stretch before you go on a walk. It's like going on a run. When you go on obstacles, you have to stretch out. It's always a good thing to stretch out. Keeps them muscles nice and loose. So I kind of want to fill you guys in what's hopefully going to be happening next week. Hopefully, and I say hopefully because it is summertime and they do go rather quick. Next week, Wednesday and Thursday night, I hope to be renting a cabin at World's End State Park. You guys that watch and follow along have seen my hike of the trails up there. But I kind of need to get away from home. I don't say this in a mean way, but I got to get away from my parents and just all the commotion of home. And like I said, my parents watch this. I don't want them to take it a bad way. I just need some me time. Not that this isn't plenty of me time, but anyway, I plan on getting a cabin and going camping for a couple nights. A friend of mine might go with me, might not, I don't know yet. Because it is a weekday, it's hard for folks to get off of work. So hopefully next week, that's what is in store. This weekend is Memorial Day weekend. Kind of hoping I have some time off of work to maybe go camping and stuff with some of my friends up at their property in Owego, New York. Well, his family's property. So that'll be really cool. I'll get a little bit of a video of that. There's not much to see. There's no trails, but there is a pond. There is a little cabin. I might take like a silent video with music dubbed over top. But damn tree branch latched onto my leg. No, it wasn't a snake. As for weather today, it's really not bad. It's supposed to be only like 71 degrees, but yeah, this is like perfect hiking weather, perfect backpacking, whatever you want to call it. I really don't understand the difference between hiking and backpacking. Maybe hiking is like a shorter thing and backpacking is a longer thing. But either way, take your damn backpack so you can put water and food into it. And speaking of, I think I'm gonna have to stop and take a water break in just a second here once I find a decent spot to sit down. Like I said earlier on in the video, folks, there are some mud spots up here. And I read the reviews on the park in this specific trail, and people were complaining because it's muddy. Well, I mean, you're in freaking nature. What do you want? Things get muddy. You know, they're not going to come out here with a bunch of cat litter or sand and make the trails dry. That's why you wear waterproof boots. I'm actually wearing my new shoes, high top sneakers. They got grippies on them. I bought them for work. So, and whatever gets dirty can be cleaned up. So I do hear a little bit of water, so I don't know if we're getting close or if that's just a little stream nearby. Man, a lot of photo ops out here. So back to the regards for my footwear today. I told you guys I bought the Adidas Terex hiking sneaker. I should have listened to the one rating video I watched by a gentleman. He said he wears them. They're a great shoe, and they are a great shoe for grip. But as for comfortability, you're screwed. They are not a comfortable shoe to wear at all. There's virtually no padding in them. Just not comfortable for me to wear on a hike for a few hours. Just not comfortable at all. I personally would not recommend buying those. I have them. I've worn them on 2 hikes. I think what I'm going to do is North Face has a nice pair of trail running sneakers. They got grippies on them, but sneakers are way more comfortable. Hence the reason I wore my Asics high top sneakers for this. I purposely bought these for work. That's why I don't mind if they get dirty and muddy. They're just for work. So yeah, Adidas Terex. I think they were the 3s. Might be the 4s. I don't know. They got, I know there's a 2. I don't know if there's the original Terex, but not a comfortable shoe. But that's just my opinion. So, oop, I hear water. Yeah, buddy, I love it. Yep, there's a creek down there for sure. Maybe we're getting closer, my friends. When we start to hear the rumble of the fall, I'm sure that will be it. One more thing before I quit talking for a while. I'm sorry, I know I talk a lot in these, but hey, I'm alone. It'd be boring if you just heard music looking at scenery. The things that I purchase, I am an amateur hiker, backpacker, whatever you want to call me. I'm an amateur, novice, whatever. If you get into this type of thing and you first start out, it's okay to buy cheap stuff. This bag, it's not an expensive bag. It's 26 bucks from Walmart. It is a hiking bag. It come in the outdoor section at Walmart. A lot of my camping gear, my tents, Walmart. Pretty much everything's Walmart. The knife I got is Cobalt from Lowe's. I actually plan on upgrading that very soon because I like knives. I do have quite the collection. You know what? I do have a really nice knife in my storage unit. Instead of buying one, I should just sharpen that bitch up and just bring that along. It's got a nice leather pouch with it and everything. Because I used to collect knives. Since I've gotten older, I don't really do that too much. I don't know why I stopped. I guess just life. Now, when it comes to hiking clothing, you can get away with like a regular t-shirt, regular hooded sweatshirt, hat. It doesn't really matter. The pants that I wear, these are like a canvasy, stretchy work pant. I think they're perfect for doing this because they stretch. They got 2 cargo pockets on the thighs. They're netted. They got the regular netted front pockets inside, or mesh, you could say. And then there is the back pockets have cloth, but they're perfect for this kind of thing because, again, they stretch. When they do get wet, they dry out fairly fast because it's a thin material. They're made by Wrangler. I think they only come in one style, which is regular or relaxed. I don't know. I'm not 100% on that. But they do fit a little tighter. But out here, you don't want nothing too baggy, you know, because if you got to climb, you don't want baggy clothes in your way or whatever. But yeah, I'm going to shut up now, show you more of the trail. Still orange markings, that's good. Not quite sure what the 11 means. But anyway. The water is getting more of a steady flow. Almost fell face first. Man, these trails, they're so shaded. They're amazing. I think we got our first decline coming up here. We sure do. All right, so we've got to be getting a little bit closer here. I'm starting to hear a lot more rumbling of water. You guys probably can't, but I can. Plus we're going downhill, which I would only think we're going down in to like the creek bed where the waterfalls are. So we're still on the right path because of the orange markers. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I'm gonna actually get on this path and hike it all the way back up because I believe it loops around and it comes back, which is what the trail was by the parking area and the information center and where I took pictures of the maps and stuff. So I don't know. When I get down there and I get my water and I eat some snacks, I'm gonna look at the map and figure it all out and make sure we don't get too effing lost. Oh yeah, one other bonehead thing I did. Brought my cell phone battery charger, but guess what? Ding ding, forgot the friggin' cable. And my battery life is going down, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna record as little as possible until I get to the end, and maybe the little bit of the way back and the very end. But I'll see you guys when we get to the falls. All right, so we're coming up on this little sign. So this is the Mid-State Sand Run Falls. Sand Run Falls Trail to Arnott Road. So I think if we follow it this way, it'll take us to the falls. And if we go back that way, it loops us back around to the car. So, I want to see some darn waterfalls. I know there's a nice one here at the end of it, so that's the way we're gonna go. And this is why I say, my friends, you have to be careful, because trails can intertwine, you can get confused, you can get lost. This is why you got to carry a pack that has stuff on them or in it to last you if you need to spend the night, or wait to be rescued or whatever. I'm not a true outdoorsman, but I think if I had to absolutely survive out here, I feel it would be very difficult for me, but I feel I could do it. So yeah, I think what this is this is gonna take us back down to the trail, or waterfall, down to the creek bed. Then that other way is gonna take us right back up to the road. Like I said, when I get down here, sit down, get a drink, have some lunch. Then I'll sit down and figure out which way we go from there. But the creek's down there. I am hearing more aggressive water. Of course, that could be the leaves blowing in the wind too. I know I've said that like 3 times now. Pardon me. No, I hear water down there. So Mid-State Trail to Arnott Road. Then Sand Run Falls is this way. So we're gonna stay with the sign. This little path I think is gonna take us just down to the creek. I think the falls are actually up here. So let's wander up here. Oh man, I think we are close. Oh yeah, we're close. Water like that's got to be coming from someplace bigger. Oh yeah. There's folks down there. I don't want to disturb them. Let's take a walk up this way. At least I know I'm not alone out here, huh? All right, so like I said, there's two gentlemen down there. I don't want to disturb them, but I think that other path to get there, down in there, is to go the other way and down in. So that's what we're gonna do, because you all know I gotta be up front with it. I gotta take my picture. This is so fun. That's the reward of doing this type of stuff. It's just getting to see that and hear it, and you know. So, all right, let's go down this other trail. Back here at the sign. Now there's other water down here too. And I think we got to cross right here and go up that path. Oh wow, look at this. All right, so we made it down underneath this little rock thing here. This would probably be a really cool area to camp. Got this little thing here. I'm guessing some kids built this. Yeah, must have built this as a little shelter for the night. There's a little fire area. That's pretty cool. But this is really cool too. There's like a calming about it, my friends. So I'm just going to go out on a limb here and say some folks kind of stop here and camp and relax a little bit, because there's obviously stone seats and fire pits. Oh, let's go get some shots of water, shall we? Happened again. I lost my balance. A little wet. There's a little camping area up here. Or rest area, I should say. So, we're going to sit down and rehydrate with that beautiful background. There's two gentlemen down in there getting high, smoking a doobie. I said, don't worry, I'm not going to bother you. I slipped. Like I said, my foot got in the water. It's all right. If anything, it'll cool my body down. And I'm getting the scent of their marijuana. I don't care. I really don't. Go with some crackers today. So I just kind of want you guys to look at it, breathe it in, and listen. So that was it, my dudes. That was Sand Run Falls, located at the Tioga State Forest in Wellsboro, Pennsylvania. If you ever come through or move to the area looking for a hike, hit it up. Again, Tioga State Forest is all over Tioga County in Pennsylvania. I think there is a Tioga, New York. Not 100% sure, but this is PA. But now we're gonna start the 3-mile trek back to the car. But I gotta remember how to get back up there. Also, I wanted to say that my phone battery is dying really fast because of all the video. So if this happens to end abruptly, that's why. And I'll finish it up when I get it recharged. But I hope it doesn't, because I need the GPS on my phone to get back home. So I'm gonna shut her down for now, and we'll see you back when we're in a safe zone. Ooh, that looks like some bear prints. So in Pennsylvania, end of May, early June, the male black bear is more aggressive because they are looking to mate. So we're gonna steer clear of those bad boys. But they're more of I think they're more of a night creature. I mean, they do come out during the day, not 100%, but yeah. Yo, there's more of them. Unless that's somebody's dog. Don't know if y'all can see that little critter right there. It's a porcupine. Looks like he's trying to climb a tree. How about that? First bit of nature. Look at him go. So I'm extremely thankful that I took a picture of the map on the, I thought my tripod was something following me. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm glad I took a picture of the map because I didn't get lost. I took a different trail back. I knew it was going to lead me back to the parking spot, but I come to a Y, an intersection, and they're numbered. It doesn't tell you what trail, but that picture I took has the color-coded trails, and down in the corner it tells you what trail, and it's got like these pole markers, and I just passed pole 14. Then I got to get to pole 15, and after 15, about half mile to a mile, is the parking lot. So I'll be back to the car and another successful hike done and in the books. Again, my friends, this is the Tioga State Park. This is one of the many parks you can go to. This was Sand Run Falls. The falls are beautiful, as you've seen. I got my bear spray out because, like I said, I seen some fairly fresh, or what I thought was fresh bear prints. So just in case, but we're gonna keep on hiking. Oh, here we are, my friends. We have made it out of the woods, safe and sound. Where's my car? Oh, poop. There it is. Oh man, this has been a day. What a beautiful day. This hike has been brought to you by the Travis Walker Experience. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe. And who knows, come out on a hike with me. Until then, welcome to Pennsylvania, and we'll see you out on the trail.